Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Okay, we are at the end of this session class, completing the portion that yesterday when I was teaching itself, the video was off automatically. Okay, so I was not able to complete those points under the heading the importance of entrepreneurship. Okay, shall I start the things that I have left yesterday? Okay, the fourth point, importance of entrepreneurship, isn't it? The export promotion. So here, this entrepreneurship, if it is promoted, if it is encouraged, what they can do, they can produce many goods that can be exported to foreign countries. So the our foreign exchange reserve will become more. Okay, if that we will get the foreign exchange only, isn't it? Not our currency, foreign exchange. So that one will be more. And in the same way, that many goods we are importing, isn't it? If we produce those important goods instead of importing from other countries, if we import the goods that we are if we produce the goods that we are importing, then our foreign exchange cannot be wasted. Okay, so in that way also we can save our foreign exchange. So that we have to promote their it is helping in the promotion of export. Okay, then we have to demote the import. Okay, in that by the way of producing the goods which are we are importing now. Okay, then next one, full utilization of latent resources. What is the meaning latent resources? All the hidden resources. Okay, because everywhere we never start the big large companies have been established, okay, only in the industrial areas by great industrialists, isn't it? But if these entrepreneurs, small or medium size on that enterprises have been promoted, they have been encouraged, then all these resources, the human resource, economic resource, what are available in the rural areas can also be utilized. Okay, that they are the hidden resources available in the rural areas that can also be utilized because of the promotion of entrepreneurship. Then it will reduce the concentration of wealth only in the few hands. In India, because many organizations, big industries have been started by very rich people, isn't it? And so they are economically well developed. Okay, so the economy of the country is vested only in the hands of few people, okay, who are the industrialists. But if the entrepreneurship, if many entrepreneurs have come forth in starting in establishing organization or that production manufacturing concern or trading concern, service concern, whatever be the area, if they become the entrepreneurs, then it will balance. That balancing economic regional development we have studied, no? In the same way, the economy will not lie only in the hands of very few rich people. Okay, then it improves the standard of living. Better standard of living can become. Okay, how since many people are becoming the entrepreneurs, they start enterprises, they provide employment opportunities many people, isn't it? And they pay salary for many people and many incentives, medical facilities, that educational facilities for the children of the employees. So it improves the standard of living. And some organization, they provide that they provide quality goods for the customers for cheap price. Okay, so the consumers, the customers, or the public, we can say consumers means who? All the public people, isn't it? The common people. So they can earn they can save their most of their income by spending a small amount in the quality goods. Okay, so in that way, the entrepreneurs improve the standard of living of the people. Okay, now we will learn the next heading, entrepreneur and intrapreneur. What is the difference between entrepreneur and intrapreneur and manager? Okay, here entrepreneur means we have studied, isn't it? One who established organization his own, isn't it? He only will invest, he has to select the place and everything. He is the all in all, he has to take all the risk. He is innovator, okay, risk bearer, everything. Here the intrapreneur means he is working under in an organization. Okay, but here he will be acting as an entrepreneur, but he is working for that organization. Okay, we can say he may be an employee of the organization, and he will get the for his work the salary or any other incentives. Okay, so some entrepreneurs will find out some persons, those who are working in his organization, are very capable and efficient, so they will appoint them to act as an entrepreneur. Okay, so they are called the intrapreneur because they are within the organization. Their position is employee only. Okay, maybe the higher level employee. Okay, since his capacity, his capability is very good, he can work. But the risk bearing will be in the hands of the entrepreneur, not with the intrapreneur. Okay, now who is a manager? Manager means he has to execute all the policies, isn't it? That was in the very first lesson itself we have learned, isn't it? Manager, administrator. Here we can say administrator may be the entrepreneur or intrapreneur, but the manager also is an employee only. Okay, and he will what he will do? He has to work. He has to execute the plan. Okay, that the entrepreneur or the manager may they have to plan and they have to guide all the employees. Okay, the execution is done by the manager, and here also he also does not need to take any risk. Okay, so the risk will be in the hands of the entrepreneur only, the owner, but they are the mere salaried employees. Okay, they will be receiving only their salary or some incentives or perquisites they may receive. Okay, because of their efficiency, their skill, their that their sincerity, their efficiency only, they have been appointed as the manager. Okay, now we will learn the next heading, the women entrepreneurs. So now many business houses have been business organization or the manufacturing organization has been run by women. Okay, because women has been in, that they are gaining their importance, isn't it? They are treated as equal as men, so they are also given some opportunities to be an entrepreneur. But here in the world itself, Sweden was very first to have women entrepreneurs. Okay, after that only the England, France, then USA. Okay, here they have started many small scale units. Okay, maybe the retail trade, or they may start a small restaurant, okay, or hotel, or a school they can start, isn't it? The women may start, or any small manufacturing or agro based industry. Okay, farm, that poultry farm. Okay, then so all these farmhouses have been established. Okay, so cattle rearing. Okay, all these may be run by women. So here they are getting many support even from government but we will see their what are their problems, challenges. Okay, and first we will see what are the opportunities are given for these women entrepreneurs. Opportunities. Okay, what are the opportunities they have? First one is the opportunities based on business. Okay, in that business means what type of business they carry out. Okay, some they may carry out the manufacturing. Okay, manufacturing ventures they can start. That the candle. Okay, the candle one and all run by maybe the women. Okay, then agarbatti, candle, then puppet making, then that is bedspread making, then embroidery work they make, they do. Okay, or handicraft, small handicraft they can make. Okay, then sweet stall, no, that bakeries they can start. The soft drink, pickle making, then in small ready-made garments they can, that textile, isn't it? All these will come under this opportunities based on business. Okay, that manufacturing. Next one, service industries. Okay, what service industries they are doing? Service, what all service they can do? The catering service nowadays mostly done by men only, isn't it? Catering service. Catering service, we can say that a small hotel also will come under catering service. Then computer center, typewriting center, then tutorial center, beauty parlor, dry cleaning, then small restaurant, or starting tailoring. Okay, textile tailoring. Then that crush, the small children, no, infant children, that working women may send their children to a place that is called crush. So one lady will be in charge to take care of the small infants. Okay, so that is called crush. Those, all these will come under the service industries. Okay, then trading ventures, buying and selling. What they will do, they can do fancy store, isn't it? That small shop they will open. Then diagnostic center, that X-ray, then ECG. Okay, all these things. Then milk distribution. Okay, milk shop, that fancy store. Then bakery, sweet stall. Then medical store. Okay, then or grocery store. Then textile, that shop, small shop. Okay, or tailoring. Not tailoring, that is not a trading, isn't it? So textile shop. Then that cool drinks parlor, coffee parlor, tea stall, all will come under this trading venture. Okay, then large venture can be started here, where that educated people or experienced people, or where they are, where boldly they can take some they can start large venture, like big hospitals. A doctor can run a great big hospital or coaching centers. Okay, so the manufacturing activities, okay, big company they can run, or advertisement media or schools they can start. Okay, all these, the large scale operation also can be done by the women. Okay, this is one of the opportunity. Second one, financial opportunities. Here, how they are getting the opportunities financial from the banks or financial institutions, they provide loan. Okay, for that women entrepreneurs to buy their raw materials and equipments to buy. The bank is providing loan for free, that interest free loan. Okay, installment, in small installment they will be able to pay back. Okay, the financial opportunities. Third one, non-financial opportunities. How, which way they are supporting non-financially. Okay, the only providing finance is not the support. Here non-financial support is also given to the that women entrepreneurs. Okay, many organizations have been set up by government and by many associations. We will learn. Okay, how what they provide, what they provide in, under non-financial support. Here, they may provide some policies and regulation and how to start. No, nowadays that poultry farm where they grow this cock, hen, isn't it, duck and all. And they will provide, they will which how much they have to invest and from which bank they will get loan. Okay, and how to conduct that one in once in a month. They have to give medicine. So all these will come under the policies, regulation and the legal structure. And how to get the registration from the license from to get license from the municipality. Okay, all these support will be given by the government. Okay, then that related to the finance, how to get finance, which bank will provide how much loan, what, where they will provide less interest. Okay, so financial counseling and training will be given. Then any legal barriers, that legal barriers means they have to get license, everything. So this will be done by some that organization, that voluntary organization will be there. Okay, that where they are providing free loan and where they are providing loan with less interest. Okay, all these will be given under this non-financial support. Then opportunities created by associations. Many associations are there to give support to the women entrepreneurs, mainly self-help group. We know, isn't it? Suya Udavi Kudu, we say that is mainly related to women only, isn't it? Then Federation of Indian Women or Entrepreneurs. Okay, Federation of Indian Women Entrepreneurs. Many are there. Then Small Industries Development Organization. Then you might have heard this bank, NABARD bank they say. Okay, this one related to agricultural and rural development. National Bank for rural agriculture and rural development bank. Okay, then Seva, we have heard, isn't it? Self Employed Women's Association, Seva, this one. Then Awake, that one, Association of Women Entrepreneurs of Karnataka. But it is called Awake. Okay. Then many other organizations or associations. Okay, they are helping the women entrepreneurs to start ventures. Then even government is also giving many opportunities. Okay, what are the opportunities created by the government? Here government, here we are going to learn in the next lesson in detail. Okay, it has started one scheme, Stand Up India, Make in India. You might have heard, isn't it? Make in India. All this Stand Up India scheme, this is mainly for the women entrepreneurs. Okay, then another one, Tread. This is also for women. Then Mahila Choir Yojana. Choir means that in Manavalakurchi area we have that choir industry, isn't it? From the coconut shell they will choke in the water and they remove, and by using one small machine they will make it into choir, isn't it? Choir we say. Then Mahila Yigate, Magalir Udavi scheme. Okay, then Prime Minister's Rojar Yojana. You might have heard in the news, isn't it? Then Mutra Yojana scheme for women, Udyojini scheme. Okay, many schemes available by the government to promote women entrepreneurs. Then next one, opportunities created through training program. Okay, all these the government opportunities they are providing, training program. Okay, so in order to improve, they are providing training itself. Many association we have studied, that support for one step we are going to learn in the next lesson. Okay, step, that is support for training and employment program of women. Okay, then again that district level, national level, state level, okay, every level they are providing training program for the women entrepreneurs. Then the last one, consortium of women entrepreneur. Consortium of Women Entrepreneur of India, that is called CWEI. Okay, it was started in the year 1996. Okay, it is non-profit organization. It is established just for doing service only, not for profit organization. It is in New Delhi. Okay, the full fund is given by the government only, central government. Okay, Indian government. Then this one is under the direct control of our ministry. Okay, ministry, which ministry? Rural development. Okay, rural development ministry. It is under the rural development ministry, and it is working for the women entrepreneurs in India. Okay, they are supporting in many ways. Okay, especially the women, that those who are in the poverty line, those who are from the middle class family and below poverty line, if they can help to improve their financial status, they will help them. Okay, they are providing knowledge, then the quality control, then they will provide loan. Okay, and how to start an organization, they will help in every aspects. Okay, then now we will learn the next heading, challenges of women entrepreneurs. What are the challenges they have? First one, problem of finance, main thing, isn't it? Here every woman may not have as much finance as a man has, isn't it? Because mostly the land will be owned by the men only. The women in the house, she may not have more finance, isn't it? So they have to rely only their own that earning, very little earning, to invest in an venture, okay, in an organization or in a business establishment. They may have very little money. Even if they go for getting a loan from bank, the bank officials also, they never encourage them to get the loan, just they discourage them only. Okay, that is the main problem, finance problem. Okay, then next one, limited mobility. Here that they are not able to move freely, no, and morning full time work they cannot do. As an entrepreneur, women entrepreneur, she cannot work full time in the business as men do, because the women have to do their household activities. They have to take care of their own children, husband, everyone, isn't it? Then that relatives, anyone comes, any function comes, they have to they are fully engaged in the household activities also. So that is another drawback for them, limited mobility. Then the third one, lack of education. As men have, the women from the beginning, the women were not given full education as the men were given, isn't it? So this is another problem. And again, about the business also, they may not have full knowledge as men have. Okay, so how to deal with money, and any concessions available from the bank. Okay, then any subsidies, reduction in the loan, nothing will be known for the women. That is one drawback, challenge for. Then lack of network support. support from the surrounding, maybe their family, that members, their husband or their brothers or their fathers, they may not support them, isn't it? So if everyone support only, a person can succeed, isn't it? He can perform effectively. Or if they do not get any that psychological support, okay, then they cannot work properly. Okay, that is one reason, they are one challenge for them. Then competition, stiff competition. That competition from the other gender, the men, okay, they can compete effectively, but because they have many that other responsibilities, is in household responsibilities, they cannot fully compete with the competent competitors. Okay, then next one, sensitivity. If there is a loss and they cannot bear that one, isn't it? They will be discouraged by that one, or they will be frustrated, they will not overcome that one, because they are more women are more sensitive, isn't it? They have if anyone come and say some lie and ask for some loan or something, they just believe and give that one for credit, isn't it? That may person may be a cheat. They can be cheated easily by the people because they are more sensitive in nature, isn't it? Then lack of information. Ladies, they are not moving everywhere to get information, and they are not sitting and watching the whole news or everything, isn't it? So they do not have much information about the business in which they are dealing. Okay, that is another reason they cannot. And what are the government that in the updation? Okay, any government has started new scheme, they are providing that subsidy, more subsidy. So okay, that and all may not be known for the women when we compared with the men. Then dependent culture. Yes, because women are dependent. When they are unmarried, they are dependent to their parents, isn't it? Once they got married, they are dependent to their life partner, isn't it? Then once they get old, also they are dependent to their children. So their dependent nature itself is another challenge. Okay. Now we will see the next heading. The last heading, entrepreneurial functions. Here the total functions are divided into three. Okay, the first one is promotional functions. Second one, managerial functions. Third one, commercial functions. Okay, first one we will see. Promotional functions. Promotion means we know the time of starting, isn't it? Promotional functions. What and all, as an entrepreneur, he has to do these functions. What are the promotional functions? The first one is discovery of idea. Okay, so first a person will have an idea to start a venture, isn't it? Whether it is that agricultural based industry, or that or the industry, that industrial mode, maybe using machines, everything, or as a handicraft, or that service organization. So an idea will be discovered by a, it is that promoter, isn't it? One who gets an idea, and he has to that he has, as per his idea only, he can frame the objectives, isn't it? How to start the organization, so that on that idea which is formed, okay, that is the first one. How much he has to invest, in which place he can start the organization, what type of product he is going to produce, okay, all these idea will be discovered. That is the first function. Second one is determining the business objectives. Okay, next he has to fix the objectives, what are the main objectives, okay, then the related objectives, okay, then main objectives what he has to achieve, then what is the total output, and how much unit must be sold in the market, okay, so that quantity or quality everything will be decided, okay, or he has to decide whether which type of business, okay, whether it is manufacturing type of business or trading type of business or service organization, okay, that as per that one only he can fix the objectives also. Third one, detailed investigation. He has to investigate all these objectives, everything must be investigated, okay, then if he is going to produce a product, okay, then he has to investigate which place he can sell this one, how much demand he will have, then how much quantity he has to produce, what will be the quality of the product, okay, then that from where he will get the material, that means the raw materials, okay, then how to bring the raw material, transportation facilities, and the same transport facilities to take the goods to the market, so all these must be detailedly investigated, okay, then fourth one, choice of form of enterprise. We have studied at the form of organization, either it is sole trading organization, okay, or partnership, or that joint stock company, okay, so if it is sole trading, no much legal formalities, isn't it? So he has to invest the money and he can start by himself, okay, then partnership means he has to join some more partners and he has to write the partnership deed, isn't it? He has to get registered, okay, all this must be done. Then if it is joint stock company, many formalities available, isn't it? That we are going to study in then from 26th lesson onwards, okay, how that promotion of a joint stock company, they have to prepare the documents, they must file the documents, they must get it registered, okay, so all these are there, okay, so he has to decide first which type of organization he is going to select, or whether it is a cooperative organization, okay, whatever it is he has to decide. Then next one, fulfillment of the formalities. After deciding only he has to fulfill, okay, okay, he has to write the deed and get it registered. Then if it is joint stock company, he has to prepare the documents, he has to go to the registrar to file them, and after getting registration he has to get the commencement of business, okay, then all these he has to do. Then cooperative store, it also will be get registered under Cooperative Societies Act, okay, all these formalities must be fulfilled. Then next one, he has to prepare the business plan, or we say in the modern word project report, okay, the project report must be prepared about the plan, about his plan, okay, he will enter all the objectives, what and all he is going to achieve, okay, what type of product he is producing, where it will be started, how many people will be appointed, who are the top level employees, okay, and their name and address, everything, so business plan must be prepared. After that, he has to mobilize fund. Okay, if it is sole trading, very easy, isn't it? He can invest his own money, or he can borrow from his friends or relatives. Okay, then partnership means each partner will invest. But if it is joint stock company, they have to issue share or debenture, isn't it, on that one. Then if they have to get from loan from the bank, okay, if it is cooperative society, from which bank they are going to get loan, so everything must be analyzed. Okay, then there's a last step, they have to procurement of machines and materials. If they need to they are going to have a manufacturing organization, they have to uh, buy, they have to, procurement means purchasing. Okay, they have to buy the machineries, they have to install them, they have to purchase raw materials to produce. Okay, that is the next step, the last step. Okay, all these are the promotional function. Now they have promotional means before starting the organization. Okay, over. Now the managerial function, how to manage the organization, that is called the managerial functions. Managerial function we have studied already in the first lesson itself, second lesson. Okay, main function, subsidiary function, plan. Main function only we are studying here. Planning, isn't it? So he has to plan about the objective, the goal, then their budget, their procedure, then policies. Okay, program, everything must be planned very well. Okay, then second one, they have to organize. So they have to organize. Then which type of organization, whether it is partnership, okay, or that joint stock company. Okay, so how to organize, we know, we have studied, isn't it, that division of work to all the people, and they have to organize which work should be given to which person, that must be done. Then directing, so the whole organization must be directed by the managers in order to achieve their goals, isn't it? So for this purpose, they have to give often some instructions to the employees, or they have to give guidance for them. They have to give counseling, okay, or training program, or any motivating the employees. All these will come under directing function. Okay, then controlling, that is very important, isn't it? Each one will be given some task. So the manager has to control. He has to compare. Okay, controlling in the simple word is comparing. Comparing the actual performance with the standard performance. How their actual performance, whether it is up to their standard fixed by the organization. If there is any deviation, what measures they are going to take, okay, in order to have control over the employees. Then the last one is coordination. Here they have to coordinate all the activities. Okay, so any department cannot be neglected, omitted. Okay, so all department, all people working under an organization must be coordinated, well coordinated. Okay, then maybe that account section, or the supervisory section, the manufacturing section, everything, every department must be coordinated well in order to achieve the business, that goal. Okay, the main objectives of the organization. Okay, that is coordination. Okay, then the last function, commercial function, related to commercial trading, managing over, promotion over. The third one, commercial function. Here, first one, production or manufacturing. Okay, production or manufacturing function. Here they know, isn't it, what type of product they have to produce and where they have to situate the factory, and then how many people will be employed, okay, how many skilled laborers, how many unskilled laborers, okay, then what type of product they have to produce. Okay, all these must be analyzed under this function, planning, production and manufacturing function. Next one is that marketing function. After producing, they have to market the product, isn't it? So the product planning, then their packaging, how it must be, then where we have to store, warehousing, and how to distribute, okay, that transportation, okay, then everything, all these must be analyzed. Here we can use that marketing mix, elements of marketing mix, isn't it? 4 P's we have studied, isn't it? The what are the 4 P's? The product, then price, promotion and physical distribution, isn't it? If it is related to a product, the marketing mix. If it is a service, along with this 4, we have 3 more P's. Okay, one is people, another one process, another one physical evidence. This also must be analyzed. Okay, that is the marketing function. Then next one, accounting. Everything if they do, and without doing accounting they cannot come to know what is their actual profit, isn't it? So that is very important, accounting. So that profit and loss account, to analyze the profit, and balance sheet to get the financial position of the business. Okay, so that must be prepared, and some other analysis, financial statement analysis, isn't it, that we are learning now, that then we are going to learn in the next one. Okay, that ratio, then cash flow analysis, fund flow analysis. Okay, that one they have to, that is one of the commercial function. Then finance. Here finance is very important, isn't it? So that is also one of the management one. Okay, they have to, whether they are having enough finance for the purchasing the fixed assets, then for the working capital requirements, okay, whether they have enough fund. So if they do not have enough fund, they have to borrow from the bank. Okay, that also is one of the commercial function. Then the last one, human resource management, that we have learned already, isn't it? Human resource management, how many manpower will they need in an organization, and whether they are skilled labor, unskilled labor, and their recruitment, then selection, how much test they have to conduct, then after selection what are the training program they are going to provide, okay, then how much they are going to pay for them salary, then any other incentives, everything must be well planned, okay, in order to succeed in the entrepreneurship. Okay, so they are having many functions, all these if they do properly they can succeed. Okay, we have completed this one. I will mark and give you in the next class, or in the intersession time I will mark and give you. Okay students, thank you very much.